There is something magical in Sosnowiec. This is an old town with unexpected history, and you will not believe what things just happened to the city in the last couple of centuries. Let's travel to the well-preserved castle, beautiful parks, and uncover the truth about Sosnowiec. Make sure that you are subscribed. Let's travel the world together. Sosnowiec is a city with the county rights in Poland, in the Silesian voivodeship. It is the largest city in terms of population in Zangleb Dąbrowski, located in the Silesian upland, which is part of the Silesian Krakow upland on three rivers: Czarna Przemsza, Biała Przemsza, and Brynica. The city name comes from the pine forests that grew in this area until 1830. The original name of the town was Sosnowice. The city was created as a result of the merger of many cities and the processes of urbanization. The oldest known mention of settlements in the area of the present-day Sosnowiec can be dated to 1123. However, the city of Sosnowiec was created only in 1902. Schön Palace on Kliniczna Street is a neo-Baroque city palace in Sosnowiec, the so-called Father's Palace or main palace of Schön's Palace and Park complex. The impressive representative palace of 1885, once owned by the Schön manufacturing family, erected by Ernst Schön, is surrounded by a park built along the northern end of the worsted spinning mill. It is located at the junction of Pogoń and Srodula districts, on the left bank of the river Czarna Przemsza. The facility was very well equipped and of exquisite design. The ground floor was occupied by social meeting rooms and living quarters. On the ground floor on one side, there were bedrooms and toilets, and next to it were the private quarters of the owner of the palace. On the other side of the ground floor were luxuriously decorated guest rooms. The second floor was occupied by rooms for servants, partially guest rooms, and other utility rooms. The first major changes in the borders in this area appeared already in 1742, when, as a result of Austro-Prussian War, most of Silesia moved away from Austria to Prussia. Since 1790, after joining the Principality of the Polish lands, it was the border with the Polish Republic. The name triangle comes from the German language, which in translation means the corner of the three emperors, then used as a shortened form of German means a triangle. It was borrowed from the division of earth, where a fork formed by rivers divided the earth into three parts. Thus, he marked the confluence of the rivers, while the Biała Przemsza meets the Black Przemsza and Przemsza. and thus the borders of the three empires converged. In the years 1815–1831, the borders of Congress Kingdom, Prussia, and the Krakow Republic converged here under the protection of three invaders. In 1831–1846, after the Kingdom of Poland was annexed to Russia as an autonomous region, it was the crossing point of the borders of Russia, Prussia, and the Republic of Krakow. Then, after the inclusion of the latter into the Austrian Empire in 1846–1871, the borders between the Kingdom of Prussia and Austrian Empire and the Russian Empire converged here. The border ceased to exist in this place in 1915 after the occupation of the Congress Kingdom by Germany and Austro-Hungary. Formally, the triangle of three emperors disappeared in 1918. However, in the 1922–1939, the borders of three voivodeships converged here: Silesian, Krakow, and Kielce. Sielecki Park is a historical city park in Sosnowiec, the second in the year of foundation, the fourth largest among the city parks, and at the same time the largest of the historical parks. Constituting the complex together with Sielecki Castle, it is divided into two parts: the New Sielecki Park and the Seletsky Stary Park, which cover the following areas: the new park, the old part, and the border of the river Czarna Przemsza, which follows through the center of the park. Sielecki Castle is a castle in Sosnowiec. Sielecki Castle, located on the left bank of Czarna Przemsza River, is the oldest building in Sosnowiec. Its history goes back to the late Middle Ages. Initially a fortification of a defensive character, expanded in 1620 to a four-winged one with corner towers, possibly using earlier buildings. The castle was built of broken limestone and bricks, two-story building with basement. After a fire in 1824, the castle was rebuilt in 1832, but the eastern wing with the entrance gate was demolished and the moats filled in. Despite these changes, the shape of the hull, four corner towers, and projections on the continuation of the side wings testified to be the original defensive character. It is currently a three-wing building with open courtyard.